I feel a lot of love. I think in general, right now where we are, in time, 2009, audience wherever you go are pretty much the same. It's just differ a little bit, but you feel a lot of love when you're here because you're not here that often. So last time we were in Russia, in Moscow and St. Petersburg, it was phenomenal. Everybody was really appreciative, and we had a fucking awesome time. But I don't know if it differs that much, but it's great to be here nevertheless.
So do you feel the so-called Russian spirit? Do you feel
what is the Russian spirit?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a common.
I feel a lot of love from the audience. I mean, I feel really appreciated, and I think they are happy that we are here to play. But I don't know what the Russian spirit might be. If that's
a common proverb statement.
Oh yeah. Well, as I said, I feel a lot of love, and I think the people I talk to and everybody, they are really appreciative that we're here. And we are, first time we got to Russia, I was like stoked because it's such a great country and a lot of history, and you have a metal history too, and then it's just like I wanted to go here for such a long time, and it's it was everything I expected and more. So.
Some questions about music. Many Russian bands seem to be influenced by music of In Flames and In Flames songs, such as Amatory, Stigmata. Do you know them? Do you know any Russian group, metal group?
Not really, no.
That's bad. Maybe you will find something. You will search anything in Russia, in Russian music.
Yeah, I'm happy. I find new music every day, and I like to, get a hold of a whole different musical climate. So, if whatever people give me, I get a lot of CDs on the road or whatever. So, if I pick up some stuff here, that would be great. We play melodic metal music, sure, and I think we had something special when we started out, us and a bunch of other bands, But honestly, I don't care that much. We do what we do, and other people say it's this or that or whatever.
It's all the music.
Sure it is. I'm so passionate about music, and so the rest of the guys, and we if you start thinking about what you should be or who you want to become or whatever, who you are, and then you get lost somewhere, and just do your thing, and that's it basically. We love playing metal music, and if it's this type of metal or that type of metal or this type of metal, it don't matter at all.
Okay, but In Flames have been changing its sound for last 5 or 6, 7 years.
No, for 20 years I would say, because we don't sound the same we do as in the beginning, but that's how bands develop. You get better, you get different influences, and you become a better songwriter, and you change. There's a few bands that can do the same thing, AC/DC, and one band that can do the same thing again and again and again. We are not that type of band.
Do you think that AC/DC changing?
I don't think their CDs are changing. I think they sound the same the way they did in the beginning. They have a different recording technique, but it's the same type of music. I'm not saying it's bad, because I love AC/DC, but In Flames we move on. We won't do the same album again and again and again. So, sure we changed, but it's the same. It is the same formula anyway. It's melodic and it's aggression. That's our formula. Wow. It's a big thing, really. I think we found through the years, I've been searching for a long time who I am and what I'm doing, whenever. And when I got kids and I feel I have some kind of purpose in life, and I think the band have a lot of purpose for other people, and it's a really huge meaning behind it. And I don't want to get specific, but it's just like finding that little thing in life that means so much to you, and cling on to it, that the rest of the world doesn't mean anything really.
Okay, about your record company, many bands changed to big labels after a great success with the indie labels. Why have you deal with Nuclear Blast for so long time?
Because they work with us with a good goal, and we've been under we always had a good relationship with them. That's it. I mean, I don't think you change because you want to reach another level. I mean, some bands get out of a contract and they have the chance to move on and whatever, and it's been working pretty good so far.
So it's convenient to work with them for you.
It's been.
Do you think that melodic death metal and the music of ABBA are now the greatest Sweden export nowadays? I think ABBA did they've done a great job, and they still continue to, with the musicals and the movies and everything. I mean, ABBA is phenomenal, but I don't melodic metal. I have done even a band like fucking Ace of Base sold more records than any melodic death metal band ever done. I don't mean the same Ace of Base. I mean ABBA because it's a real phenomenon.
Yeah, it's a phenomena, definitely. But I don't know. IKEA did better for Sweden than any melodic metal band. Yeah.
That's the label of Sweden, yes.
Yeah, it's a good IKEA and ABBA, that's the
IKEA, ABBA and melodic death metal.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. How can you explain why there are so many successful bands was founded in your native town, Gothenburg? Maybe something in the air, maybe you have a good beer there, maybe something else.
We have a good beer, that's for sure. I mean, we were a bunch of very tight unit, and we started out in the late 80s, early 90s, and everybody worked hard and trading ideas back and forth, and it's a close community in a way. And then we didn't care so much about the outside world. Honestly, we just did our thing, and all of a sudden things started to happen for one band, and then the other band helped out, and it's really hard to say. It's like all
our effect.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Sweden in general is a really good country to grow up in. You get a lot of help from the state. It was easy to get hold of a rehearsal room. You actually got fucking money from the state to rehearse, and it's I don't really know why just Gothenburg got that. Why all these bands came from there, but we're just a bunch of friends.
Dark Tranquility.
Yeah. Who's that, by the way?
A lot of bands.
I don't know Dark Tranquility. Who are they? I know. Sorry.
I don't remember right now.
I had to.
Remember right now.
I love those.
But I know.
I love those guys. I mean, it's phenomenal. They're doing a great job. So, but no, I don't know why it just happened the way it did. But we were at the right time. We did some good stuff, and we were a bit lucky, I guess.
Okay. You've put a song of New Flames in a computer game, Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Is it a part of your promotional policy, part of your promotional company, or something else?
Policy. I mean, I think that is a good
company.
I think that's a really good thing. It's new media, and you get out to a lot of people that never heard you before. There's just the TV or computer game geeks, that don't know about metal, and I mean, it's another way. record sales drops and everything. So I think this is a really cool thing to get out there. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, and what's your opinion to downloading of the music in internet?
I don't say. I mean, if somebody steals my music, I don't like that, of course. But if you go buy the album later, then that's fine. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I think it's both good and bad. If they download music and then come to the show, it's I gain something from it in a way, but it's a double-edged sword in a way, you know.
Because many young people, they mostly download the music, but they don't pay.
Yeah.
And even I think they don't visit the show.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
they download. And
yeah, it is what it is. But then they don't. I mean, if they download the music and then don't like it, then that's fine in a way. You know what I mean? Because that is almost like listening to the CD in the shop and don't buy it, because you can still go to a shop. And I mean, because I know when I was young, I went and I'm young then, you know. Took like 10 to 20 vinyls. I stayed in the record shop for 2 hours listening to different vinyls, and I bought one.
Like
yeah, I bought one or two, you know. And the rest of the 18 ones, I said like, fuck it, you know, I don't like this stuff. So if they download my music and they don't like it, then I mean, why should I be mad about that? But if they love it, I think they should support it and then get the album, because I mean, we work really hard to get that album done. So
okay, what kind of music do you prefer to listen to now?
Don't ask me. I like everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Pop music, even
well written. Yeah. I mean, I like all music.
Madonna.
But no, I mean, you cannot be that specific and say this or that. I like music that is good, and I don't have any particular ones that I can say. I like music in general. I'm a very musical person, so.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the future of metal genre? About music of future of metal?
It will go on and on. It will develop, you know, like it always has. You know.
Will it be more commercial or mainstream? Little bit.
No. I don't think. I think it will spread. You know, you still have the underground. You still have the commercial. You will have everything. I mean, if you only look at the surface, yeah, you will only have the more commercial band. But if you go into the underground, you will find a lot of interesting music and a bunch of stuff, and that's how it will evolve. You get new influences from other genres and everything. It's gonna continue.
So it's spread with other genres, yes?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, when we can when we can expect a new In Flames album?
Where are we? 2009? No, it's not top secret. Sometime 2011, maybe, around that time. We're gonna still continue to tour this album, and we're gonna do that up until February sometime, and then we're gonna think about the next move, and then start recording next time next year, and then hopefully we have something out in 2011.
May I ask you about the name of the album?
We don't even have a name. It's gonna be called the next album for now on. So we don't know. We don't have a name.
What do you expect from the next show?
I don't have any expectations. I don't want to have any expectations, because if you have some, you can always be, you know, you might be unhappy if it's not the way you want it to. I don't. It'll be what it is.
Okay, what things can you advise to your fans?
I don't understand the question. What do you mean?
Give some advice to your fans
regarding
how to live.
How to live? I don't
know how to live. What music to listen to? Maybe how to behave yourself and etc.
I'm not a political type of person. You do whatever you do, and think about what you do before you do it. And
just live.
Yeah. Just listen to whatever music you wanted to. Live the way you wanted to. I don't want to tell any other person how they should behave or what they should do.
But I think you teach a lot of audience by your music. You do it with your music.
Yeah, it might be, but I don't. Yeah, it might be.
Okay, any last words?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.